As you've been gaining fat, if that's been the case, what you've been actually doing is collecting debt. You, in a way, you've been using a credit card. You're saying, I want to have this thing now, the cake, the extra calories in the pizza, the extra bottle of wine, whatever it is. I'm going to have those calories now, and I'll pay them back later. I'll pay them back in the forms of burning them off in some way, creating a deficit later. So right now I'll spend more calories than I should, but then I'll pay them back later. So you've collected a calorie debt. The problem being is if you never get around to paying that debt, it gets larger and larger and larger. And I understand this is almost like a little bit of a reverse, because of course you're building on your body, you're collecting calories basically on your body, and you got to pay them back if you want to get rid of them. But I think it's sort of a good analogy that you're collecting a calorie debt. You're collecting a promise to pay it back. But most of us are not paying it back. So we keep collecting it. And this is the most frustrating part, because then maybe you pay a little bit back and then you look at how much you have to pay back and you say, forget it, I'm going to have this other thing and collect some more calorie debt. So what you should be doing is finding ways to pay that calorie debt back. Some of which might be to expend more calories. You pay some back that way, or ingest less calories. So stop adding to your debt, stop spending so much, and then you'll be able to pay it down. Because exercise is adding funds, let's call it, back in. So I'm hoping I'm not confusing at this point. But basically, the way I've been imagining this and trying to develop this little mental model for you guys is that you've promised yourself that you'll pay back this debt. You'll enjoy this calories now in whatever form that they might be, with the promise of paying it back later. Again, we need to start getting back to more of those times that you're paying more back than you're accruing more debt.